So today's practice is going to be quite slow, it's going to be quite restorative. We are going to work through 30 minutes of gently moving the body, holding the poses and pausing in between and connecting with the breath. And then we're going to try to finish our practice with a yogic sleep. Yogic sleep is all about awareness of your mind and your body. So your mind's still quite conscious, and it's the state in between being awake and being asleep, as Yoga Nidra is also known as yogic sleep. So it's a nice way of feeling guided through your relaxation and meditation in a way, but it's very much more powerful than you would think. So something to kind of get you settled into your body and your mind at the same time. Right, so today, however, we are going to start standing. So if we can bring ourselves into a standing position, just to give ourselves a bit of a movement in our body. So just take your feet hip width apart. Just give yourself a bit of a space. Make sure that you have enough space around you wherever you are, because we're going to be swinging our arms. But we're going to just do them quite gently to start with. So you just gently sway from side to side with your arms. Arms are feeling quite light. You can close your eyes if that feels better. Just to giving yourself a bit of that motion into the body. And try to kind of move your legs a little bit as well, bending into the knees. Try not to lock your knees in if you can avoid it. You can move your hips, whatever that feels like you need to do in your body, just do so. Remember, there's no right, there's no wrong, just activation. And then maybe you can make it a little bit bigger. You can just shake it. Just as I say, make sure that you have enough space, that you don't hit yourself in your arms. Very good. And when it's time, just come back to center. Slowly start coming into a bit of a stillness, giving yourself a bit of a space. Bring your feet mat width apart, press the toes towards the earth. Take a deep breath in, reaching the arms to sky. And slowly exhale out through your mouth. I want you to really feel that release. Let's go slowly back up. Inhale. And we exhale. Let's go 2 more like this. Inhale. And we exhale. Last one. Inhale. And we exhale. Now slowly roll yourself up. Take your time, giving yourself a bit of a roll through your shoulders. Try not to really overthink it here. And slowly let's find a bit of a stillness. Now bring the feet again hip width apart. Now bring the hands on top of your chest, or one on top of your chest and one on top of the belly. Just to try to observe your natural rhythm of your breath. Maybe close your eyes. Notice how you breathe into the belly, how you breathe into the chest. And try not to overthink your breath. And when you're ready, just take one last deep breath in. And with your next exhale, slowly open your eyes if they were closed. Very good. We're going to slowly start coming onto the mat fully, so coming all the way down. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms to the sky. And we're going to slowly exhale, soften into your knees as much as you can, bringing your chest towards your thighs. And just stay in this fold just for a moment. You can always use your blocks if you feel that they may be helping you to just find the hands on top of your blocks. And whenever you're ready, we slowly start coming down onto our knees. And we're going to come onto our fours, so we're going to come onto that tabletop position. We're going to start with our child's pose. I want you to bring your big toes together. Remember, as this is quite restorative, you can do whatever you need to support your knees. If you need to support your chest or forehead, you can always have a block under the forehead. You can always bring a bolster in, whatever it is you fancy to feel comfortable. So try to support your body as much as you need to. Big toes together, take the knees nice and wide. And let maybe the forehead sink towards the earth. And if it's not forehead, you can perhaps rest the chin on a bolster. And just try to use your breath here. Really notice the sensation of it. When you inhale, feel like your chest is expanding, and with the exhalation, notice your chest opening up. Take 3 rounds of your breath, trying to find your nostril breathe in, finding the inhale through your nose and exhale out through your nose. Whenever you have done your 3 breaths, just slowly start coming onto the 4th, just giving yourself that release. Try not to rush. And we're going to find a few cat and cows here. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Let's drop the belly, bring the chest forward. You inhale and exhale around your back, tucking the chin to chest. And we go 3 more. Inhale and exhale. And let's go 2 more. Feel that pelvic tilt at your spine. And then round in your upper back, noticing that broadening into your shoulder blades. No rushing, just connecting with the body. Observing what it feels like rather than what it looks like. Then when it's time, come back to your tabletop. And we're going to slowly take it into a low lunge, but we're going to find a bit of a more restorativeness. So maybe you need to support your knees with a blanket to keep them a bit supported and cushioned. And we're going to start with our left leg. We're going to extend our left leg behind, and we're going to slowly step that foot outside of that left hand. And you can maybe just adjust yourself however you need to, slide that blanket a bit further if you need to, but you keep that left foot outside of that left hand. And what I would like you to do is that I want you to draw the circles with your hip. So it's like a gentle opening. So you pressing the hands towards the mat, and it's just a small movement. So you will notice that movement in your left side of the body. You can close your eyes and you can just feel it through your intuitiveness, just feeling it, connecting with it, and just noticing what it makes you feel like. Just trying to notice that sensation of the gentle movement. But keep breathing at all times. The movement doesn't have to be big at all. And then when you're ready, find a stationary. Take a deep breath in through your nose and fully exhale out through your nose. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Now push the ground away and slowly start sending your left leg back. Now we're going to find that child's pose again. Big toes together, knees nice and wide, and let's land back into that child's pose. Take one breath, and with your next exhale, slowly come back onto your fours. Adjust your knees if you need to, and we're going to go to the opposite side. Right leg extends, and we slowly step that foot outside of your right hand. Same thing. And we slowly start adding that motion into the body, just opening into the hip. It's like a gentle circles. They don't have to be big, they can be quite small. We just breathe in through it. And when you're ready, slowly find a stationary. Just take a deep breath in and a breath out. Pushing the ground away and send your right leg back. Now we're not going to go into a child's pose. I want you to spread your fingers wide, and we're just going to find one downward dog. That's all we're going to do today. So tuck your toes, and we're going to slowly send the hips high. Just give ourselves a bit of a pedal through the feet. You can stay always in a tabletop if that's not what you want to do today. But just give yourself that movement into the legs. And whenever you're ready, let's find the stationary and slowly and gently release your knees back down towards your mat. Give yourself a bit of a moment here. Now we're going to slowly just add a bit of a circulation into the body. So whilst you're on your fours, I want you to just keep the hands grounded, and we go and travel to the left, from left to the right, and it's just a circle. Small movement, that's it. Very good. You can close your eyes and again just observe it in your body. And change the circulation whenever it's time, whenever you feel like your body needs a bit of a change. Remember, we always have to come into a bit of a stillness and find a bit of a quietness in our mind. This is the whole reason why yin and yang exist. It's the whole balance which our bodies and our minds need in order to function through every single day. It's not just being on a go at all times. It's about trying to find the time of stillness and calmness for you too. So when we're ready, we're going to come back into stationary. And I want you to slowly just bring yourselves onto your feet. So bring the sit bones onto the feet. So you will stretch into your ankles. If that's not for you at all, you can always bring a flat block in between your feet and your sit bones. Sometimes people like it. Sometimes people like to fold a blanket under as well, just to give ourselves a bit of a support. Remember, we are different when it comes to our bodies, and that's okay. So you can always find whatever works for you. Block, maybe blanket rolled below your sit bones, in between your feet and sit bones. And just bring the hands on top of your thighs or your knees, and just allow your spine to be nice and long. And you can stay with it, keeping your toes untucked, but if you want more, this is your sit, we can tuck our toes and then you sit kind of on your heels, like on your ankle rather. So that way you're stretching into your toes a bit more. So this is not necessarily an easy pose to be still at. So we're going to take 3 rounds of deep breath here. If you are having your toes tucked, you can always untuck them. If you have done 3 rounds and you had your toes tucked, you can untuck and just release. Very good. Very good. Now, if you have your eyes closed, slowly start opening your eyes. We're going to bring the hands in front of us and we're going to slowly bring our feet towards the earth. So you don't have to obviously bring your heels all the way down. You just bend into your knees, lift your sit bones off the ground, and then we're going to slowly just release the heels down. And again, soften your knees. This is you finding your fold again. And I would like you to either use your blocks, or if you feel that you don't need them, feel free not to use them. However, really notice a softening in your knees. Try to avoid locking your knees in if you can. And I want you to stay in a fold like this for at least 3 rounds of your breath. But find that deepness of the breath when you inhale in and exhaling. Maybe you may notice your chest coming a bit closer to your thighs each time you exhale. If you have done all your 3 rounds of your breath, I'm just slowly, vertebra by vertebra, very, very slowly and gently, keep pressing into the feet. Start lifting yourself all the way up into the standing pose. Try not to rush. Very good. Now take a breath. Reach your right arm to sky. You inhale. And we're going to gently side bend to the left, exhale. So a nice lateral flexion in your spine. And just stay there for about 2 rounds of your breath. Again, keep that extended exhale when you really find the long exhalation. And with your next exhale, you're going to slowly start coming back to center. Let's go to the opposite side. Reach your left arm to sky, inhale. And side bend to the right, we exhale. And whenever you're ready, slowly start coming back to center. Now we're going to go into standing cat and cows. So it will be a bit different comparing it onto the knees or seated, but you will just notice and observe what the body's doing. So bringing the hands either on top of your thighs so you can keep the arms along the body. We're going to take a breath in, bring the chest forward. So it's exactly the same motion. So that's it. You're opening the chest, opening your spine, and exhale around your back, tucking the chin to chest. You will notice your upper back rounding. So I like to bring my arms into the motion where my arms come forward, so I know that my upper back is rounding. They can inhale, bring the chest forward and arms along the body. Beautiful. And then exhale around the spine, maybe bringing the arms to front. We go 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now slowly come back to center. And we're going to slowly come back down. So we're going to round the back. So we go and soften the knees. And you round from your upper back. And that's it. Now we're going to walk the hands in front of us. And slowly release your knees down. Very good. We're going to walk the hands to corners of the mat. Keep your hips nice and high. Let's find that puppy pose, the Anahatasana. You can always bring the bolster down in between your arms. You can support your forehead with the block. You can keep your knees supported with the blanket. You can keep your chin down instead of forehead. Take one last deep breath. With your next exhale, slowly push the ground away, start lifting the spine, but keep the hands where they are. Just keep them, just lifting your spine like halfway, chest is lifted halfway. And I just want you to gently find the circles again. Just a gentle circles, but keep the arms just nice and wide. It's a bit different to what we done earlier, just tiny bit. And then you change the direction of the circulation, creating that motion in the body. Very good. And then slowly find a stationary and let's walk the hands back to that tabletop position. Nice. We're going to slowly release the sit bones towards our feet, but we're not going to stay here for too long. We're going to slide the sit bones to the side and slide your legs in front of you. Now, for this pose, I would recommend to either have a bolster or a block or a blanket, just rolled up, so you can support your lower back. We're going to bring ourselves all the way down, roll the spine all the way towards the earth, and bring your feet close to the sit bones. And I would like you to lift your sit bones up, that lower back, and you may want to slide your bolster or a blanket or a block below that lower back. So before we fully settle, I want you to then bring your knees over your hips. So remember, your lower back really needs to be supported. And then knees lift. And then you may want to bring your arms above your head. And then if you want a little bit more, you can extend your legs. This is a beautiful thing to do against the wall, fountain of youth. Or you can keep your knees bent. You do whatever feels comfortable. You don't have to extend the legs if that's not for you today. Just no matter what, your lower back is supported or fully grounded. And just breathe through it. Really notice the sensation of your breath. We'll stay here for 3 rounds of breath. And on a third exhalation, slowly start bringing the feet all the way back to the earth. Keep your lower back supported. Now keep your arms above your head, releasing your shoulders and your arms so they should not be in the air, to not create some tension. They just all relaxed. And now we're finding that supported bridge pose, really noticing that lift in your lower back, in your hips, allowing the spine to extend, allowing the chest to open. Notice your chest rising with each inhale, and feel that release with each exhale. And whenever you're ready, take one last breath. And with your next exhale, start slowly bringing the arms back to the body if they were above your head. Gently lift your sit bones and slide the bolster or whatever you supported your lower back with on a side. Now let your spine to release, and then when you do, bring your knees over your hips and just gently draw the circles with your lower back to find a bit of a release in your spine. And change the direction of the circulation. And then slowly let's find the stationary and release the feet down towards the earth. And now we slowly start arriving into the Shavasana. If there is any other pose you wish to take, feel free. Otherwise, you may want to extend one leg at a time to the corners of your mat. Maybe start putting some layers on, getting a bit warmer. Maybe blanket on. Just allow your body to fully settle. Just slowly arrive into the position of your choice. We are getting ready for your Yoga Nidra practice. This is your time to rest, connect, discover, or take whatever you would like from this practice today. Remember, you can lie on your back in your Shavasana, or maybe lying on your side or sitting up, as long as you're supported and comfortable. Know that you can move at any point to find the comfort in your body. Whatever is best for today, give yourself full permission to do that. Maybe you have a pillow under your head, a blanket covering you. Maybe your favorite socks on, whatever is going to help you to feel as comfortable as possible. Getting as comfortable as possible so you can feel fully supported and free to release any tension. If you like to cover your eyes with a light eye pillow or a scarf, feel free to do so. If you feel any tension in your back while you are lying down, just place a pillow or rolled blanket or bolster under your knees. Do all the things you need to do to make yourself sublimely comfortable. So this may be a last invitation to make any adjustments you need. Feel your body sinking into the support beneath you. Body fully supported, effortlessly dropping into the state of peace. Dropping into the state of non-doing. Nothing to do. Letting go of doing, shifting into being. Feel your body let go of tensions as you give it this sweet permission to do nothing. Feel your body to sigh at this opportunity to do nothing. Letting go of doing, shifting into being. This is the opportunity your body has been waiting for. the opportunity to relax and renew in a state of complete ease. Notice the sensation of your body letting go of tension in the shoulders. Letting go of tension in the back. Letting go of tension in the arms, the legs, the face, body completely letting go of tension. Body is stealing and at ease. Effortless awareness of this peaceful state of non-doing. Allow your awareness to shift now to the sound of the breath. Listen closely to the shift and listen closely to the sound of the body breathing itself. Feel the stillness of the body. Know the body can move anytime you need. But if you don't need, dive into the peace of the stillness. The body rests while the awareness moves and explores. Awake, aware, effortless. Your Yoga Nidra has now begun. Now, if you would like to make a sankalpa, the heartfelt resolve, allow it to arise in your awareness. Sankalpa is your intention. It could be a simple and short statement with an opening of I am. Allow the feeling of your sankalpa to arise. Vividly see your sankalpa manifested. And now repeat your sankalpa mentally 3 times with absolute certainty and feeling. Feel with certainty that your sankalpa has been received. There's nothing you need to do. Your sankalpa is already being manifested. We are now moving awareness within the body, experiencing energetically rather than physically. Several locations will be mentioned. They are energetic pathways. Allow attention to move freely from one point to the next. No need to concentrate, just moving your awareness. If sensations or experiences arise, simply take notice and move on. Begin with effortless awareness of the point between the eyebrows. Effortless awareness of the point between the eyebrows. The hollow of the throat. Shifting freely the right shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist joint, the right thumb, the tip of the index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, experiencing energetically the right wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, over to the left shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist joint, the left thumb, tip of the index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, back up to the left wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, the heart center, the right side of the chest, the heart center, the left side of the chest, the heart center, the navel center, tip of the tailbone, the right hip joint, right knee joint, ankle joint, the right big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of the baby toe, back up to the right ankle joint, knee joint, hip joint, tip of the tailbone, sweeping awareness to the left hip joint, left knee joint, ankle joint, the left big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of the baby toe, back up to the left ankle joint, knee joint, hip joint, tip of the tailbone, the navel center, the heart center, hollow of the throat, the eyebrow center, experiencing the whole right side from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, and from the tips of the toes up to the crown of your head. Now, the whole left side from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, and from the tips of the toes up to the crown of the head. And now the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Field of energetic sensation, field of being. Notice this field of being, or the whole body breathing, the whole self breathing. Inhaling, pulling in cosmic energy, exhaling, releasing tension. Inhaling energy, exhaling fatigue. And if it feels good, breathing in light, radiant and energizing. Exhaling anything you need to release, like dark smoke leaving your being. Inhaling radiant light, exhaling anything you would like to release as dark smoke that immediately dissolves. We will just take a moment now to breathe, so just breathe. If you like, continue breathing in light, exhaling dark smoke, or just to return to breathing normally. And now visualize yourself resting on a warm and completely private sandy beach. Waves are lapping against the shore, creating a serene setting for rest and reflection. You are about to take a sacred pilgrimage to a healing waterfall. See your energetic body rise up from your physical body. Energetic body separating from the physical body, ready to explore on this sacred journey. You are completely free in your energy body. You can move in any way you like. As you fly into the clear blue sky, you see your physical body resting safely and peacefully below you on this beautiful private beach. Fly over the lush green jungle. Notice the palm trees, colorful, birds, abundant tropical fruits. In the distance you see a flowing river. You fly to the river, following it along as it winds through a rocky range. You fly close to the water of the gently flowing river. It is crystal clear, and you can see an abundance of plant life growing beneath the water. Shiny fish with bold stripes playing amongst the reds, and smooth stones in many shades. You notice the sound of the river is getting much louder. You look up to see that the river drops off over a cliff up ahead. You fly over the cliff and look behind you. You have arrived here at the sacred waterfall. It is breathtaking. Crystal clear water falling over grey stone, creating a massive and vibrant rainbow. You fly to the base of the rainbow, where there is a smooth stone to stand on and only the faintest spray of water, just enough to stay comfortable in this tropical environment. You are now standing in this vibrant, luminous rainbow. All colors are projected on you. You are bathing in a radiant light in every color, a radiant energy. One color is attracting your attention most. You notice this and sense that this color has a healing gift for you. You might not know what that gift is, but in this moment you know you don't need to think about it. You can simply enjoy the light and the radiance of this rainbow as your being absorbs whatever it needs. Your being knows just what to do. Your being knows exactly why it needs that color's energy right now. You stand strong in the radiance of this rainbow for several moments, serene and blissful, taking in anything you need from this colorful light without thinking, just feeling. In this luminous rainbow, allow your sankalpa to arise in your awareness. Allow the feeling of your sankalpa to arise. Repeat your sankalpa 3 times with feeling and certainty. Know that all you need is here, within you. Your sankalpa is already being manifested. You give gratitude for your experience in this rainbow light and prepare to fly back to the private beach. You take off from the smooth grey rock, fly up to the top of the cliff and follow the clear flowing river back. Over the jungle you see the vibrant green trees again, the fruits, the birds. Arriving back over the beach, you see your body resting in a serenity. You come back into the physical body. Back in the physical body, integrating the experience of your energy. Body with your physical body. Now bring awareness to your heart center. Notice the chest rising and falling with each breath. Listen for the sound of the breath. Your Yoga Nidra is now complete. Taking a few deep breaths now and notice sensation coming back to the body. Wiggle your fingers and toes and feel the energy back in the body like electrical currents. Stretch or move your body anywhere you like and feel energy begin to flow through each body part as you move. And if you are lying down, perhaps just give yourself a deep body stretch, reaching the arms above your head. Stretch as deep as you need to. And then whenever you're ready, just bring your knees towards the chest. Give yourself that nice hug. Gently rock from side to side. And when it's time, roll yourself onto the side which feels comfortable for you. In this moment, just take a few deep breaths and mentally again connect with your sankalpa. Fill it with all your heart. Feel with it, connect with it, really mean it. Remember your experience in the rainbow light. What would you like to take with you from your experience today? Whenever you're ready, push the ground away and slowly start coming back to seated position of your choice. Try to keep your eyes closed if you can. Bring the hands in front of your heart space whenever you're ready. Your eyes are closed. And in this moment, just remind yourself what you are grateful for today. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and fully sigh out through your mouth. Take another deep breath in and fully release. Take another deep inhale and let go. We will honor our practice together with chanting 3 Oms and 3 Shantis to spread the peace within and spread the peace around. If you're joining me, just take a deep breath in to prepare. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring the hands in between your eyebrows for kind thoughts, lips for kind words, and your heart for kind actions. I want you to know that you are beautiful, powerful, and strong. There's no space or distance between us. We are all one. Namaste.